To catch sardines, fishermen often have to prepare carefully, from equipping boats to choosing the right fishing gear. Sardines are fish that live in large schools, often appearing in warm water and migrating with the currents, so understanding their habits plays an important role. First, fishermen need to monitor signs on the sea surface, such as changes in water color, the appearance of seabirds, or air bubbles created by moving schools of fish. When a school of sardines is detected, the captain will control the boat to approach and drop the net. The most common method is to use a purse seine, a large net that can cover the entire school of fish in an area. The process of dropping the net requires coordination between the crew. When a part of the net is dropped, it gradually surrounds the school of fish. Then, the bottom of the net will be pulled together like a giant bag to hold the fish inside. In addition to purse seines, many places also use trawls. Especially in cases where sardines move dispersedly, trawl nets are usually released from the back of the ship. When the ship moves, the net will follow the water current and gather the fish in the middle. In addition, some fishermen still maintain the traditional fishing method using a fixed net or net placed near the shore, taking advantage of the migration path of sardines to harvest. After the fish are caught in the net collection process is carried out quickly to ensure that the fish do not escape. Strong fishermen will pull the rope in unison, gradually rolling the net up to the deck. At the same time, some people use a net or specialized suction pipe to transfer the fish from the net to the holding compartment. In modern fishing boats, a system of seawater pumps and ice is installed to preserve the fish right from the time of catching, keeping the fish meat fresh until reaching the dock. In large fishing grounds, the yield of sardines can reach tens of tons in just one trip out to sea because they reproduce quickly and gather in huge schools. However, exploitation must also comply with fishing regulations to avoid overfishing, affecting the balance of marine ecology. Therefore, many fishing vessels today use fish finders, sonar, and modern tracking devices to accurately locate fish schools, shorten search time, and improve efficiency. After the vessels return to shore, sardines are often taken immediately to processing plants where they can be used for canning, making dried fish, fish sauce, or processed into many different dishes. The process of catching sardines is a combination of long-standing traditional experience and modern technology, reflecting the close connection between humans and the sea, and demonstrating the important role of this fish in economic and culinary life. When the sardines are first loaded onto the ship, preliminary processing is carried out on deck to maintain their freshness. First, the fish are sorted by size and quality. Fresh, intact fish are selected for freezing or canning, while those that are scratched or crushed are often used to make fish sauce or fish meal. On modern fishing vessels, sardines are often taken directly to cold holds containing crushed ice or a circulating cold seawater system. This method helps the fish maintain a stable temperature, limiting decomposition and preserving their natural flavor. In addition, Some vessels also have a quick freezing system at extremely low temperatures, helping the fish retain their color and nutritional value until they reach port. When the ship enters port, the sardines are immediately transported to processing plants. Here, the processing procedure is carried out systematically and strictly complies with food safety regulations. First, the fish are washed several times with cold water to remove impurities. Then they are moved to the head and intestine removal stage and washed again one last time. After the preliminary processing stage, the fish will be divided into many different processing directions. If canned, the sardines are often steamed or lightly smoked before being put into tin cans with oil, tomato sauce, or special brine. The cans are then sealed and sterilized at high temperatures to ensure long-term preservation without artificial preservatives. If processed into dried fish, the clean sardines will be salted and then dried in the sun or in industrial ovens, creating a product with a rich flavor that can be transported far away. Meanwhile, another part of the sardines is used to make traditional fish sauce. People ferment the fish with salt in wooden barrels or large cement tanks for many months, then extract the juice, filter, and bottle it. In addition, sardines can also be crushed to produce fish meal for animal feed or fish oil for medical and industrial purposes.
Thanks to scientific fishing and processing, sardines not only provide an abundant and nutritious food source for humans, but also contribute significantly to the fisheries economy of many coastal countries. Fishermen and processing facilities must adhere to the principle of sustainable exploitation, both taking advantage of natural resources and protecting the marine ecosystem so that sardines continue to thrive and provide stable output for future generations. Sardines are not only a rich food source, but also play an important economic role for many coastal countries. Thanks to their habit of living in large schools and their ability to reproduce quickly, the annual output of sardines is often very abundant, helping to stabilize the supply for the fisheries industry. In many localities, sardine fishing and processing has become the main livelihood of thousands of fishermen, creating jobs for workers from the stages of going to sea, harvesting, and transporting to processing and distributing. After being processed, this source of fish is exported to many international markets, bringing in significant foreign currency value. Therefore, sardines are not only associated with culinary life, but also contribute to promoting the development of the marine economy and increasing income for the fishing community. In addition to their economic value, sardines also stand out with their nutritional composition that is very beneficial for human health. Fish meat contains a lot of easily digestible protein, omega-3 fat, calcium, iron, vitamin D, and B12. These are essential nutrients that help strengthen cardiovascular health, support brain development, improve the immune system, and prevent many diseases. In addition, sardines are also considered one of the foods rich in natural calcium, good for bones and teeth, and especially suitable for children, pregnant women, and the elderly. Thanks to their delicious taste and high nutritional value, sardines are processed into many familiar dishes in family meals, from braised, fried, and grilled dishes to convenient canned products. For the food industry, sardines are also a diverse raw material for processing many value-added products. Meeting the increasing consumer demand, it is the harmonious combination of economic value and nutritional value that makes sardines a particularly important fish in human life. The fishing and processing of sardines not only reflect the close connection between humans and the ocean, but also demonstrate the ability to make reasonable use of natural resources. However, to ensure sustainable development, the fisheries industry needs to focus on measures to manage fishing grounds, apply fishing quotas, and encourage the use of modern technology to minimize negative impacts on the ecosystem. Only then will the source of sardines always be abundant, both meeting food needs and contributing to building a stable and long-term marine economy. It can be said that sardines are a precious gift that the sea bestows on humans. From the hard trips of fishermen to the elaborate processing stages in factories, sardines have entered daily life as an essential and nutritious food source. Not only bringing great economic value, helping many fishing communities maintain their lives and develop, sardines also play an important role in supplementing nutrition and protecting human health. The exploitation and processing of sardines is therefore not simply a fishing activity, but also a testament to the long-standing attachment between humans and the ocean, and a reminder of the responsibility to preserve and rationally exploit natural resources. Only by harmoniously combining economic development and preserving the marine environment can humans fully enjoy the benefits that sardines bring, while preserving for future generations a rich, sustainable, and vibrant fishing ground. Sardines have long been a familiar fish species and are closely associated with human life, especially coastal fishing communities. Not only are they a nutritious food source, but sardines also bring important economic value, contributing to the development of the fisheries industry. To make the most of this fish, people have developed many different fishing and processing methods, combining traditional experience and modern technology. During the fishing process, fishermen often have to understand the migration habits of sardines. This fish species often lives in large schools, moving according to the seasons and currents. So, observing the sea surface, monitoring the appearance of seabirds or foam caused by the school of fish are important signs to identify. When a school of fish is detected, the captain will release a seine net or a trawl net to gather the fish. Seine nets are most commonly used because they can capture a large school of fish and yield high yields. Meanwhile, trawling is often suitable when fish move in a scattered manner.
For generations, sardines have been recognized as a small fish that brings immense value, deeply intertwined with the lives of coastal communities. Living in large schools, these fish possess a migratory nature, moving seasonally and often concentrating in warm waters where ocean currents carry an abundance of plankton. When the south wind begins to blow, it signals the start of the bustling sardine season, turning the sea into a lively arena of activity. Fishermen, relying on long-standing experience, easily identify the presence of these schools through natural signs, such as seabirds diving low, the water surface bubbling, or silver glimmers flashing beneath the waves. The fishing activities are a blend of traditional knowledge and modern techniques. In nearshore areas, many fishermen still maintain the method of using fixed nets, taking advantage of the fish's natural migratory paths to harvest them.
Meanwhile, on vessels venturing further offshore, captains command their crews to deploy nets the moment a school is spotted. Giant purse seine nets open up like embracing arms to surround the fish, then slowly close to entrap the entire school. While trawls are also utilized to optimize the catch. As the nets are hauled in, the fish are transferred to storage compartments using smaller nets or suction systems, with the atmosphere on deck filled with the sounds of splashing water and the excited cheers of fishermen celebrating a bountiful harvest. To ensure the highest quality when the catch reaches the shore, preservation begins immediately at sea. Modern vessels are equipped with cold storage, crushed ice, or quick freezing systems to maintain freshness. On board, some fresh fish might be grilled over charcoal for the crew, offering a delicious meal amidst the ocean breeze. But the bulk of the catch is carefully preserved. Upon docking, the fishing port becomes a hive of activity as trucks line up to transport the sardines to processing plants. There, the fish undergo a rigorous preliminary treatment process, including cleaning and the removal of heads and intestines, before being classified based on their intended use. The processing of sardines is incredibly diverse, ensuring that almost no part of the fish goes to waste. The freshest fish are often steamed, sterilized, and canned with vegetable oil, tomato sauce, or brine, creating convenient products that retain their rich flavor for a long time. Another portion is salted and sun-dried or processed in industrial ovens to make dried fish, a popular dish that is easy to transport and store. Sardines are also an excellent ingredient for producing traditional fish sauce through fermentation, while byproducts or smaller fish are ground into fish meal for livestock or pressed to extract fish oil for medical use. Beyond their economic benefits, sardines are considered a superfood for human health. The meat is benign, easy to digest, and rich in protein. Notably, the high content of omega-3 fatty acids is beneficial for the heart and brain, while minerals such as calcium, iron, and vitamins D and B12 help strengthen bones and the immune system. In the culinary world, sardines are a familiar sight in family meals, ranging from simple dishes like braised sardines with pickles or crispy fried fish to the convenience of canned products, all evoking the salty, rustic taste of the sea. With their versatility in processing, sardines not only meet domestic consumption needs, but have also become a high-value export item, bringing significant revenue to the seafood industry. For fishermen, this species is a vital livelihood and a symbol of their bond with the ocean. Every difficult journey is fueled by the hope of nature's generosity. However, to ensure that this resource does not become depleted, sustainable exploitation must be a priority. Applying modern technology to limit overfishing, strictly adhering to environmental protection regulations, and managing fishing seasons are essential steps. Only by harmoniously combining economic development with nature conservation can humanity preserve the value of sardines for future generations, ensuring that the ocean remains rich and full of life.